So if you're here, you have a poverty bench press, but that's okay, I'm gonna help you fix it. You're clearly benching under 100 kilos, and that's why you're here for this 4-part course. And for this first video, we're gonna go through grip width. I'm saying this early, do not skip this part, because most guys will just think that, oh yeah, I just squeeze the bar. This part is probably one of the more important parts that guys really overlook. So stick through this one, I'm gonna make it quick. With grip width, you have to think about how far you're willing to grip the bar, and then what comes with that, the consequences. So the wider you go with the bar, the less muscle you're going to use. So in a powerlifting context or a coaching context, we call that a structural bench press. So you're relying on your structure more than you are on your muscle. And the reason being is because most people that go with a really wide grip, they end up pressing the bar more vertical, and they have a really high arch, which is what we'll touch on in the next video. So what I would recommend, if you want to grow an ass chest and have a really strong bench press, I would suggest having your grip with your pinky in the inside of the ring. So the barbell has a ring on either end, and you want to put your pinky in around that grip width. So you can go a little bit closer, but the closer you go towards the center of the bar, the more you're going to be going tricep dominant and a little bit less pecs involved. So I would stick around the pinky on the ring, or even a little bit wider with your index finger. Really comes down to preference, but that's what I would do. If you're someone with longer arms, I would definitely go with a more narrow grip with the pinky around the ring. I go with that grip and it works perfect for me. And I would say, I don't have a big ass chest, but I'm definitely getting there. Alongside that with grip width, then the important thing about bench press is that you squeeze the bar really hard. And I know you're probably thinking, yeah, I'll hold the bar in my hands, whatever. No, you squeeze the bar. You almost want to have white knuckles. You're going to squeeze that bar so hard. Pro tip for you. If you're not using wrist wraps, get them. Wrist wraps are going to completely change up the game. Now, how I use wrist wraps is I put them around my wrist really tight, and like really tight. And if you're a beginner, that might feel pretty uncomfortable, but the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it. And the reason that we want to have a really strong wrist wrap or wrist straps is because when we clamp down on our wrist here, you could even do it here if you press into that soft part of your hand and you try and open your hand. You can feel that there's a bit of resistance, and you can feel that your wrist will kind of push out into your thumb. That sensation is your finger flexors and extenders trying to work really hard to open up your grip. When we wrap the straps around our wrist really hard, we're compressing these muscles. It's not going to kill you, don't worry. And what that does is it clamps your hand down, and it makes it easier for you to squeeze the bar, so you don't have to think about it as much. Plus, if you squeeze the bar really tight, it's going to make it easier for you to connect with your upper back muscles and control the bar on the way down, which is very important for bench press. If you're bombing the barbell on the way down, you're not really going to grow your chest all that much. You're just letting the bar fall, and then you're trying to catch it and press it on the way back up, which is not a good idea. So look here, squeezing the bar really hard, controlling the bar on the way down, making sure that you're really tightly gripping that barbell, and that your grip width is pinky on the ring. And that should be us for grip width. Next video is going to be how you set up your arch.